Hey guys, B.E.D Brewer here. Today we're going to do a cost-benefit analysis and a true cost analysis of the difference between bottling and kegging. And I was truly surprised by the results. I bet you will too. But let's go ahead and get started right now. So traditional bottling, what you need is caps for every single batch, and you're going to need priming sugar for every single batch as well. Now you typically are going to get these in a 24 pack, and those 24 packs are going to be right around $27.50. You're going to need two for $53 total. Now the caps are going to run you about $1.50 each. You'll buy them in a pack of 100, and you'll need half of them per batch. So that's $3 for the pack of 10, so you divide that by 2. Now your priming sugar is going to be right at about $1.99. So your total for your first batch is going to be $58.99. Your recurring cost for every single batch is going to be $3.49. I didn't include tax on any of these prices, obviously. But now what you also have is about 1 hour of bottling time and your upgrades. So the first upgrade that you're probably going to want is a bottle tree to go ahead and hang it on there and dry it off. That's going to be $22. Your next upgrade is probably going to be a benchtop capper, and those will run you about $49 for a total of about $71 in upgrades. That takes you to a total cost for a 5-gallon batch of $126 if you're doing all of the different upgrades. Now, let's talk about swing tops. Now with swing top bottles, your most common one available is Grolschlager. It costs $6.99 for a 4-pack, but you need 5 for every 6 regular bottles because these are actually 15.2 ounces instead of 12 ounces. Now that takes you up times 10 to be $69.90. You still need priming sugar at $1.99, and that's going to be your recurring cost. So your first batch will cost you $71.89 more or less. That's a $13 difference, which is 9 batches. You make up that cost after 9 batches of brewing. Now you do still have an upgrade with this, and that's with a bottle tree. But that's the only one, and that's only your $22 investment. So your entire investment is $91.90, which actually saves you $30 long term. Now, let's talk about mini kegs. Whoa! Just kidding, it's not really that heavy. Now with mini kegs, you're looking at $22.99. You're going to need 3 of these in order to fill your 5-gallon batch. Now again, we're actually looking at 4.5 gallons because we lose about half a gallon with the flocculant or the sediment that precipitates down to the bottom. Now that's your total. $29.99 times 3 is $59.77. You do have a little bit of liquid left over, so you do need to pick up some swing tops. You just need 1 4-pack, so that's $6.99. Now, when you're carbonating, you also only need half the amount of sugar. And trust me on that, only use half of the sugar. These things will definitely never be the same if you use the full amount of priming sugar. So your recurring costs when you prime these is down at $1 a keg. Now that takes your first batch cost up to $67.96. That represents a difference in $9.47 over traditional bottling. Now, that might sound like a lot. It's actually less, if you remember, than swing tops. But it's also, because you're saving money on both the caps and the priming sugar, it takes us down to 4 batches to make up the price difference between this on our first batch and regular bottling. Now, one of the other things is, if you decide that you want to go ahead and pay yourself minimum wage for saving time in bottling, you're down to about 15 minutes, as opposed to an hour and 15 minutes with traditional bottling, or about an hour more or less with the swing tops. So that is an additional savings there. Now with upgrades, you do need to get a ball lock picnic tap. You need to get a gas line with ball lock. You need to get a regulator. you need to get a CO2 cylinder. Now the picnic tap will take you about $10.99. The gas line will be about $12.67. The regulator, you can get one of those for $32.99. And a CO2 cylinder, I put the price of $50, but I have seen them brand new at $65. Although I did get both my cast line, my ball lock tab, regulator, and my CO2 cylinder for $50. So there's that. Plus, we have the actual piercing rod, the ball lock piercing rod for this, which is another $20. That takes our total upgrade cost to $126, more or less. It's a difference in cost for our upgrades of $55.55, more or less. That will take 23 batches to recover. Now, the entire upgrade cost will take about 57 batches. But again, if you're paying yourself for saving time, that number gets greatly reduced, and we're talking about in the teens. It'll get down to about 14 if you're paying yourself minimum wage, $7.49 for each hour that you save bottling. So that's saving $7.49 roughly every batch. So thank you very much for your time. Please like if you learned something. Feel free to make a comment down below what your thoughts are. Also, if you have done a cost analysis yourself, please share the outcome of that. Again, every Monday we come out with an episode, so please subscribe and ring that bell in order to get notification when it goes up. Thank you very much again for your time, and until next time, happy brewing.